1983 Triumph Acclaim. As you can see, finished in cream with a black vinyl roof. We'll start by having a look at the bodywork, then we'll do the interior, then we'll get it fired up. We'll start on this driver's side. If we look down this side, you can see it is nice and straight all the way down there. It's not full of filler or ripples or anything like that. Got a little bit of corrosion starting at the bottom of the front wing there, just bubbling up. Inside the arch itself, if you get your hand in, it is nice and sharp all the way around. Rest of that wing is nice and clean and tidy. You've got the body line stripe, goes all the way down, all straight all the way along. Panel gaps are nice and even. Front rear driver's wheel, nice and clean and tidy. We've got I think we've got 4 matching tyres. We'll check as we go around. We've got a runway on the front and Enduro. Plenty of tread left in that. Coming down this side, no real marks to note on the driver's door. Nice and tidy around the handle and the lock. Have a look along the sill on this side, and again, apart from a little bit of road grime, nice and tidy until we get down the bottom here. There's a little bit of corrosion just starting there on the bottom end. Underneath there, and then underneath the car itself, it's not caked in under seal. It looks to be nice and clean under there. Continuing our way down, no real marks to note on that rear passenger driver's door. All the glass is stamped up as you'd expect, including the sunroof, which I noticed earlier on. Nice and tidy up this A-pillar. No sign of any corrosion coming through underneath where that sort of vinyl rooftop fits, or any bubbling around the top of the screen. Rest of the roof nice and straight. There's no lumps or bumps in that. All good down this rear pillar and along the bottom. Rear arch, nice and sharp all the way around. Another good wheel and tyre. Lower half of that rear quarter, again nice and tidy. There's a little bubble just appearing at the bottom there. Rest of that rear quarter, all good. And this seam on this side and on this side, nice and clean and tidy. Onto the rear, both rear tail lights are clean and bright. No sign of any cracking or moisture or anything in those. Rear bumper sits nice and straight. Below the bumper is clean and tidy. Got this Roy Smith garage plate on there to match the sticker in the back. We'll check in the description, detail its history. I'm guessing that was the supplier and dealer, but we'll detail all that in there. Stamped up rear screen, lovely and tidy along the bottom there. No sign of any corrosion poking through or anything like that. And then nice and clean along that top of the boot lid. Coming round on the passenger side, again nice and straight all the way up. Tidy along the bottom of that valance there and onto the arch, nice and sharp all the way around. Another good wheel and tyre. All the glass on this side stamped up as well, nice and clean, no ingrained scratching or anything like that. All good on that seam there and along the leading edge of the screen and around the sunroof. Again, nice and tidy. No lumps or bumps in the roof on this side either. No real marks to note on the rear passenger door or the rear, or the front passenger door. Nice and tidy around the handle and the lock. Still on this side. Have a good look all the way along there. And a good look underneath the car itself. Again, like I say, not caked in under seal or anything like that. Nice and sharp all the way around that front arch. And again, same as the other side, a little bit of corrosion appearing on the front lower half of that wing. Rest of the wing nice and tidy, and another good wheel and tyre. On the bottom of the screen, again, no corrosion or anything coming through there. Around the vents are good. Bonnet itself is nice and straight. There's no ripples or dents in that. And your headlights, side lights and indicators on the front, all clean, clear and bright. Lower half of the vans, we've got a little bit of a stone chip that's bubbled up there, but other than that, all good. Onto the interior. And we've got sort of a dark brown with a cream. Nice and clean on that door card. All the door shuts are nice. No real signs of any wear on that seat at all. Very, very good. Nice and firm. All the beading is good. No real signs of any wear on the steering wheel or on the top of the dash. 60,353 miles on this one. If you check the description, we'll detail exactly what we know as far as service history goes, things like that. This one is an automatic. All nice and standard in the middle there. Pop the bonnet and the boot while we're here. Even all the switchgear, normally these are all sort of worn off by now, but this is all nice and clean. Rear door again, nice and tidy. All good on the door shut. Backs of the seats are nice, they've not been kicked or abused. And that rear bench seat, again, lovely and clean. Headlighting nice and tidy, there's no sagging, there's no dirt around the sunroof or anything like that. Underside of the boot lid, again, nice and tidy. All the bodywork you can see in here, again, nice and clean. If we lift that boot floor up, we'll have a good look in there. And again, no sign of any trap moisture or anything. You've got your spare wheel, jack, spare belt, all the usual stuff. All nice and tidy on there as well. Rear passenger door again, inside on the door card, nice and clean and tidy, as is the door shut. Like I said, there's no real marks at all to note on that rear bench or the backs of the seats. Parcel shelf, nice and neat all the way along there. And then front passenger side again, nice and tidy on the door card and the door shut. Passenger seat doesn't look like it's been sat in hardly at all. All the beading really, really good. They're lovely and firm, not over shiny from use. This side of the dash, all neat and tidy. Have a look under the bonnet. Go around the other side and we'll prop it up. To excuse some dodgy camera work for a second here. Again, this one was driven to us. It's been in regular use up until it came here. Nice and clean around the strut tops. On that front panel. See on the inner wing and the strut tops on that side and that bulkhead. Could do with a good clean in here. Bit of a detail up, but other than that, nice and tidy. Been parked here a little while. Not dropping any fluid or anything on the floor. We'll fire it up. So cold starts, we'll give it a little bit of choke, just down here. Little bit of choke, like I say. No temperature at all in it, so nice and cold. Sitting there ticking over, nice and happy. Nothing nasty flying out the back. So there you have it. Triumph Acclaim automatic. If you've got any more questions, please get in touch. Thank you.